Group leaders may collect the task sheets. After receiving the task sheets, please review today's requirements based on the zodiac animal images provided by the teacher. First, analyze geometric composition of the zodiac animals. Second, identify distinctive features. Third, complete rough sketches in the task sheet. In Scheme 1, draft your first sketch. Work in groups with discussion and collaboration. You have 5 minutes. Extract geometric shapes from the given images and use Boolean operations for your draft design. Please make your drawings as complete as possible. Each group selects one zodiac animal for creation. I already see some typical representations emerging. Now each group leader will select the best design. Group leaders will explain the geometric composition. Due to time constraints, we'll begin presentations. First group, 绿丝药. They created a sheep using some new circular combinations, applying the union operation we discussed, forming a fluffy shape with good recognizability. Now let's hear from the second group, 探成月. This group chose a rabbit. What features did you emphasize? The long ears, right? What geometric shapes were used when dealing with this form? Circles. How were circles used for ears? Through Boolean operations, split and delete, right? Good. Remember, Boolean operations can be combined. Intersections can also split and remove excess parts. We'll conclude with these 2 presentations due to time. Next, we will move on to Activity 2, the production of basic graphics. Everyone should carry out computer operations and production in Adobe Illustrator according to the draft we just made. Before the operation, you must consider one issue when designing icons. Some people may design square-shaped ones, and some may design ones that are more circular. Well, if they have the same physical size, the same lengths and widths, will the visual sizes of different circles, squares, or rectangles be consistent? This is what we need to consider. If some circles or squares have the same height and width, their visual sizes are not consistent. So, in order to maintain the consistency of the visual effects of the icons, we need to draw a grid system. In the grid system we are seeing now, it includes circles, squares, and rectangles in different directions. When we draw these shapes, we should draw them within the range of the safety frame, and the visual sizes of the resulting graphics will be relatively consistent. This is also one of the requirements in the icon principles we will talk about later. Let's take a look at how this grid system is made. First, we create a new file in Adobe Illustrator with a size of 32 pixels by 32 pixels. After creating the new file, we adjust the grid. When setting the grid, we go to the preferences to bring out the guidelines and the grid, and adjust the color to a more noticeable color for you to identify and view easily. Adjust the spacing to 2, and the middle interval can also be adjusted to 2. Then, such a grid graphic is formed. After it is formed, we find the center point and draw the corresponding guidelines of the grid. First, we draw a circle with a size of 28 by 28 pixels. After drawing it, we turn it into a guideline. Next, we draw a square. After finding the center point accurately, we draw a square with a size of 24 by 24 pixels, and also turn it into a guideline. Okay, next, we draw a vertical rectangle. We set it to 20 by 28. Also, we turn it into a guideline. There is another one, which is horizontal. We also make a rectangle of the same size, which is 28 by 20. Turn it into a guideline. In this way, the guidelines are completed, and the grid system is also formed. No matter what shape you are making, everyone should find the safety area accurately and design the icons. Next, everyone should first draw such a grid system, and then create some basic graphics within it. Let me talk about the requirements. First of all, we use Adobe Illustrator software and apply Boolean operations to design the icons. During the operation, we can only use some basic graphics for operation, and you are not allowed to use the pen tool to edit the paths. Do you all understand? Next, you can carry out the operation according to your sketches. Everyone, open Adobe Illustrator software and first set up the grid. You can divide the interval values a little more finely. Don't stretch it proportionally. In such a principal system, should all the shapes be within this principle? Some classmates have already drawn the shapes. Due to time constraints, everyone, hurry up. Now let's take a look at the preliminary drafts made by the classmates. Still, each group should select a relatively good graphic for evaluation and explanation. Each group should have a discussion and select a relatively excellent icon. Okay, time's up.